Hello, are you here for the pattern reviews of McCalls 8144 and New Look 6871? Well, if you are, this is the right place to be because we are going to get to that in just about 2 seconds. First of all, though, I would like to say thank you for coming and watching this video today, and that I am Laura and I will be your guide on this pattern review. Anyway, let's start with New Look 6871. Which is this shirt right here. I made a size 18, which ends up with a 49.5-inch bust. I also wanted to let you know that the pattern is 5 pieces. That's all it is. So you have the front and the back. You have this border down here, and then you've got a front and back yoke, but then the facing as well, because it does have a facing. Let me show you the inside, as you can see. The fabric is a cotton fabric. I bought this fabric from my local quilting shop, and I got this fabric from Joann's when it became obvious that I did not have enough to make anything that I wanted to out of this fabric. I was like, well, I'll get a contrasting fabric, and it turned out to look really nice. I was very pleased. When I made this shirt, I did not alter it at all. I had some concerns. First of all, the directions are very easy, so it's not the directions or anything like that. But I have noticed when I make these sleeveless shirts, sometimes there's a gaping underneath. And so about halfway through, I got a little anxious. I was afraid that it was going to gape, but I ended up not having to. I just trusted the process, and I ended up not needing to take in anything at the underside. The sleeves are bias taped, and I did French seams for everything because I cotton frays, and I didn't want to do bias tape more than that. I was doing so well, and I got to the end. I even did them, did this part with the French seams, but I got to the bottom and I put it on backwards for the first French seam, because if you don't know, French seams, you have to sew wrong sides to wrong sides first, and then you flip it, and then you sew again a little bit further inside to encase the seam in fabric. And I did it wrong. So this is not French seamed, but I did 2 rows of stitching to try to keep it from fraying. And that will have to do. My thoughts on this pattern are it's really a nice pattern. There isn't a lot to it, so it sews up quickly. It has a very flattering shape. I thought it would be kind of tent-ish, but it actually does kind of come in on the sides, and I think because of the borders, maybe, it just really accentuates a waist, even though it's a flowy tunic type shirt. And I plan to make more. I want to make one with sleeves, so it would be view A. I want to make view A after a couple of months from now, because I've got some things lined up already, which if you want to see that video, it's just a couple back. I don't think I can put it in the video. Maybe I should figure it out or learn how, but go look at my videos, because I just recently talk about my plans for the next couple of months. Anywho, yeah, so I want to make this. I do not plan on using a cotton, though. I think it would look nicer as a drapier fabric, maybe a sateen, or a challis, or any of those little lighter fabrics. I do, however, really like this one. So let's talk about McCalls 8144, which is the shirt that I am wearing right this minute. I will kind of stand up so you can kind of see it, but I also have some other footage that I'll put in. I used for my short. I don't know if you noticed, but I have my matching pants on, which is a new look pattern that I made before I went on my trip to Newfoundland, and I will put the number of the pattern in here because I don't remember which one it was, but it was a new look pattern. McCalls 8144, I made this version. I did not change it at all. I made a size large. I couldn't find any finished garment measurements in the pattern at all. So I just kind of guessed because it's a 16-18 and the extra large looked really big. So I was a little anxious about this one as well because the 18 looked like it might be a little small, but it turned out to be just perfect. So if you normally are, you know, whatever size you normally use in any McCalls pattern, I think you could just make that transition to this one, and wherever it falls in the sizing guidelines, you can make it up and feel pretty confident you're going to end up with a good shirt. It's only 4 pieces. That's a really nice thing. It's the front, the back, the sleeves, and then the cuffs. And the cuffs are really long, and then you just fold them up. In my short, I left them long, and they kind of were baggy, kind of draggy down, but you can kind of see. I think in the picture, actually, she has them long, so I guess that's the way you're supposed to wear them, but they're very, very long on me, so yeah, I just folded it up and it works perfectly. It does take away some of the statement of the sleeve, though. I got this fabric from a Walmart bundle, and I think it was a 3-yard bundle, and you only need 1 3/4 yards for this shirt, and I just had enough. I didn't, like I said, I didn't alter it at all. I did, however, one thing. I did use bias tape instead of just folding up the hem and roll like a, I think you were supposed to fold it 1 inch, and it was already cropped enough for me that I did not want to take any more length off. So I just used some bias tape, and it's not knit bias tape. So it's kind of a band, but it holds it down nicely. When I make it again, because I will be making it again, I plan on making it a little bit longer and then just folding the hem. So it'll be okay. So adding probably 1 inch, 1.5 inches to the bottom of the shirt. The only place I had any kind of difficulty was around the neck. Oh, sorry. This neck part, with my microphone, I can't show you. There's the way it's cut out, this neck part goes all the way like up here. If I put it on when it was not folded, it would go all the way up here. And so you sew it together and then you flip it in and then you just sew it to the seams, and then it's done. And the pictures just confused me. Somebody else might not have that problem because they're able to understand those pictures a little better, but it took me a long time to figure out those 2 steps. It's like, it was crazy. Anyway, even still, now that I know that you just fold it over and stitch it in, I totally plan on making at least 1 more of these. I am thinking either that sweater knit that I got from Walmart, or I got that nice chenille, and I have some brown fabric that would look really nice in this shirt. So I have to make more because they were so easy and it's so nice and comfortable, and it will look nice with skirts. It will look nice with lounging pants. I can wear it to work. I can wear it just on the weekends, out shopping. It's just a shirt of multiple options, and as it's getting closer and closer to fall, you know, I'm appreciating the long sleeves. Right now it's way warm here, so it's going to be a while before I can wear this out. But that gives me lots of time to make another one. Rather a short video today, but thank you very much for stopping by. If you have not subscribed yet and you would be interested in more of these videos, definitely feel free to subscribe so that we can continue along this journey together. If you've been here for a long time, thank you again for always coming back. Have you sewn anything for fall yet? Are you starting to drift into those long-sleeved shirts? Are you holding stubbornly onto summer and not wanting to move on to the next season? I know there's a big divide between summer people and fall people, so let me know in the comments if you're a summer person or if you're a fall person, or if you've gotten started on any of your fall sewing. I am very curious and would like to know. Have a good rest of your day and a wonderful week. Get some sewing done, okay? Bye.